Hey guys, Evan O'Rourke here, back with another live stream. How are we today, my guys? So, as I can see, the OBS screen is frozen, which is very nice because that's the exact second I did the swirl around. So I guess that's kind of ruined. That's a shame. Not the first time that's happened, not at least with the frozen screen, but I've had other issues in terms of not being able to do the opening. But who knows? If I get it to work again, let me turn this off. If I get it to work again, I could maybe redo it, but that of course would be lame. Yep, it is not working properly. Okay, that's nice. If you're in the chat, please hang on just a second. You could say this is a little bit of a technical difficulty situation. There we go. Okay. Wrong thing there. I would need my glasses for this, but you guys know me. I don't like wearing those on my channel because I don't look good in them. I don't know. Some people they do, some people they don't. But if you're in the chat, give me 1 second here. Sorry for the wait. Yeah, so I might as well just redo it. Redo the opening here. Let me see this, all right? I'll do this for the sake of the people in the chat. Hang on. There we go. Maybe it did play in the beginning, and the time in which I turned around, it just happened to have frozen. Maybe not, but that's just in case it didn't work out. It's a little bit of a redo there. I know it kind of sucks, but some stuff like this happens. Anyways, allow me to go to the stream myself. Oops, sorry if you can hear me. Oh, by the way, well, two things. One, as I always say, my apologies for being late again. In this case, what can I say? It's the usual situation. I was late for eating dinner, and taking a shower. All of it just prevented me from getting here on time. And so I had to delay it from 7:30 to 7:35, from 7:35 to 7:40, and then from 7:40 to 7:45, where the stream finally started. Let me see here, though. Okay, so let me go to the extra people in the chat. Sorry if you were waiting. Oh, and the second thing, by the way, before I go into the chat, and before we talk about the main topic, but the second thing I wanted to originally say was, great, now I kind of forgot what the second thing I was going to say. Well, I don't know. Sorry for being late is the only thing I can remember for now. Anyways, yo, I'm the first sup. Well, I know you're Geigen Guy, as you said now. Yo, switch back to Geigen Guy. Welcome to the stream, Geigen Guy. Finally. You don't look good. That's very nice of you, Gabe, but welcome to the stream. Sorry about that. Evan, I'm slowly starting to bail out of the Godzilla fan. How come? Is there, like, any issues with it? Like, what's the matter? I mean, I know it's your decision, but if I were you, I'd decide not to do something like that, because that's a pretty big decision. I mean, if it's out of nowhere like this, it probably means that you need to give it more thought. That's just my advice or recommendation, but it's your choice. You do what you want to do. I just hope that in the end, you do whatever makes you happy. But while you're typing that, I'm going to give you some time to type whatever you want in the or you guys, you can type whatever you want in the chat. The main thing I want to talk about is the single topic for tonight's stream, which is the first day of spooky season. A lot of people call it spoopy season, whatever it is, spooky season. I know that today's the day that's not really worth the celebration. It's, you guessed it, Halloween. Halloween on October 31st. And this is the second Halloween during the pandemic. That's fun. Except now, of course, at least the area where I live, it's safe to walk around, and do stuff like that, I went trick-or-treating last year, but the problem with that was because I had my glasses, and we were just talking about that, they are in this case, while wearing a mask in the dead of night. I shouldn't say the dead of night, but night enough to the point where it's pitch black. Yeah, it's not a very good idea because I had just gotten my glasses by the time it was last Halloween. Just got them for the first time, first glasses ever, and I didn't know how to properly wear them with the mask yet because I just got them. So that was the first time I wore a mask and glasses outside. And because, as you might expect the story to go from here, the mask fogged up my glasses on the way to these houses that we went trick-or-treating in. And I could have been hit by a car. I mean, my glasses were foggy. I could have been rammed by a car when trying to cross the street to the next house. But luckily that didn't happen. And this year, of course, I'm going to wear my glasses. But because it's outdoors, I get to not really wear a mask, or else it's going to fog everything up again. And I know how, by the way, I know how to, I know how to properly wear both, by the way, the mask and the glasses now without fogging it up, because my school has mask mandates. So I've gotten used to it long ago. But that was the first time I experienced that. It wasn't fun. Evans, I did ask. Oh, I'm sorry about. Is it because I'm assuming it's because you like Godzilla? Now I got bullied. Oh, within the. I thought it was something at school. Oh, I see. I see. So what? It's what you like. Yeah, exactly. It's a very good point. Plus, Gabe, why aren't you on your main account? I forgot to ask. Welcome to the internet. Just ignore those clowns. Yeah, exactly. Very good advice. Very good advice. People like that don't deserve to give off really any valid opinions because if all they can do is bully somebody for liking something, besides, why would somebody in the Godzilla fandom bully another person for being in the Godzilla fandom? Unless it was drama and it wasn't about Godzilla. I mean, can you be more specific? If you don't want to be specific, that's fine. But what Gabe said is true. Welcome to the internet. These people are just clowns, and you just got to ignore them. Move on, and you might hear some black backlash from them for a few days, weeks, months, depends on your situation. You just got to move forward, and it's easier said than done, but don't let that stuff. I mean, if it's something, I thought it was something like interest. You were losing interest. That's one thing, and that I can, even though I can't really relate to. I can understand because that's a personal thing. You're losing interest. But that bullying, I would, yeah, don't worry about it. I did not curse. I knew you were gonna say that, because I said foggy. Guess what? That's not the F word. It's not the. I don't know. You always like to say I curse my live streams. I never curse. You can. Oh. Now I know what you mean by repeating what you said. Well, that's not really a curse word, honestly, because it's one word. Like being legit or whatever. That's not. You do realize I curse like normally. It's just I choose not to on my streams because like I just want to, my streams. I just want to like talk. I don't want to like curse it up or say the whatever word. But so it's I do curse. I just don't curse on my live streams. And besides, that's to me that's not a real curse word. So, anyways, hello, what's up? Sup, Yako? Welcome to the stream. How have you been doing? But I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. But anyway, yeah, it's the first day of spooky season. Very excited. But of course, the main holiday is Halloween, and we have to wait a little bit for that. But um, you know, that's what happens every Halloween. You gotta wait for it. You gotta wait for every great holiday, and Halloween is a great holiday, no doubt. It is a great holiday. But I'm still gonna go trick or treating because I still love the idea of trick or treating. I mean, honestly, like what? I know this is being, I know might be a little bit of a big statement to say, but what's not the kind of age where like what age are you supposed to just stop trick or treating? Like you're just mandated. I mean, there is none because there's not meant to be none. Do it whenever you want. Of course, if you see a person with a white van offering you candy, that does not count. Please, don't. I don't mean that far, but anyways, I was kind of messed with. I was kind of messed with for like Godzilla. I was too, but it wasn't like real bullying. It was kind of like joshing around bullying, like like you like Godzilla nerd, and it's like, but it's like fun, like my friends would do. I wasn't bullied for liking God. And I think we talked about this in stream ago. I was never bullied for liking Godzilla in my middle school. I was only joshed around with for liking it, like a punching kind of thing. Like you like Godzilla, you're a nerd. You have a channel where you just play with toys. But it was like out of like they kind of meant it, but it was like kind of like teasing around. Like it wasn't like actually like punching my face while saying like, "Hey, you like Godzilla toys, nerd." No, but um, no, but I never gotten the full scale bullying treatment for liking Godzilla. No, I have not. Luckily. So Evan, do you think Showa can beat Final Wars? Well, you mean the whole franchise can beat Final Wars? What do you mean? Also, today's my little brother. You mean little brothers or like your a friend? Like, if it's your little brother, whoever it is, tell tell him I wish him a happy birthday. The crazy kaiju here. Hello, sup Gyro. Welcome to the stream. I think you joined last time stream, like literally right before it was gonna end. So good thing you joined now rather than later. And because I started late, by the way, the stream is still gonna end at the same time, which is around 8:20 my time. So that means that it will be shorter than other streams, but it's not like I'm ending it like 10 minutes after I started. So you could say, we'll see, we'll see. I'll tell you when it's gonna end. Bro, let me see this. I've been doing good as well. I decided to do a Yaku book instead of a movie. Although I still have this YouTube channel, so I'll do a Kaiju Godzilla video. Oh, I see. It's a pretty good idea. Cool idea. It's like a narrative kind of a thing. That's cool. I would recommend though you still do movie making, but it's up to you because movie making it's up to you. If you want to do it, you can do it. If you don't want to, you don't. But I personally encourage you to do so. You're still gonna, of course, do videos though, but that's the important part. Bro, I just ate a whole pizza and just puked it back into the box and turned it. That is not. I highly doubt that happened. See a 35-year-old trick or treating, bruh. Well, what I mean by that is a good substitute is when, for instance, if you're a dad, you trick or treat with your son. There, that way you get the experience, but not really. You know what I mean? It's like half and half. Yo, my run's again here. White van. Oh my god. Oh, that's certainly something that you should tell your friend not to go anywhere near. Nah, just Showa Godzilla. Oh, okay. Like just like the Showa design, because there's many Showa designs. I'm still confused. Yep. Yeah. Still glad you. Yeah, glad you joined early, Gyro. Have you seen Venom? I have not. I don't think I am because it honestly doesn't interest me. I didn't see the first Venom movie, which came out in October of 2018, and I'm not gonna see this one. At least I don't think I will. The like literally the only thing that interests me is the post credit scene, which I'm not going to say out loud, and nobody else should either, because there could be people in this chat that want to see Venom and haven't seen it, and don't want to get spoiled. So I'm not going to say anything, but to the people in the chat who haven't seen it, just be a little bit cautious. There could be a text in the chat that spoils something, but please don't spoil anything. All I'm going to say is the only thing that remotely interests me about Venom is the um, post credit scene, which I saw in a leak, by the way, because I'm not going to see the movie, so it's okay if I see a leak. What I am worried about though is that there are leaks of Venom all over the place, and Sony is doing. I mean, I'm sorry, not well. Sony once Spider-Man No Way Home comes out. No, sorry, I phrased that wrong. All these Venom leaks are going all over the internet, and they're not getting taken down. So to me, that says when Spider-Man No Way Home comes out, because Sony doesn't have enough influence over stuff getting taken down like Marvel does, be very careful. I swear to God, the second like, 'cause maybe that news is already out there, but if not, the second I figure out which date the movie comes out, like really comes out, like everyone says December 17th. No, there are countries that see it early and you think you're safe, and then December 16th you see a leak on the internet. No, I will not trust December 17th. I'll probably, once I figure out which country really sees it for the first time, and people who get to see it a day early, I know that's an option as well. That's when I stop looking at the internet, not December 17th, because I never watch movies on opening night. I never do. Never, never, never. Or opening day, I mean, sorry. I tend to watch them the day later, which is a Saturday, because most movies come out Friday, right? So, Saturday. So, December 18th is when I presume I'm going to see Spider Man No Way Home. But the point is that I'm worried about all these Venom leaks becoming just like Spider Man No Way Home. Because there's so many Venom leaks, there's going to be a lot of Spider Man No Way Home leaks. So, I have to be very careful with No Way Home. But no, I know I'm going on and on. But the question is, the answer no, I have not seen Venom. I've only seen the post credit scene. That's the only thing that interests me. You get into Playmates, Gorosaurus. I am well, no, I shouldn't say I'm not. I have no plans to get it now, but I probably will for Christmas or something because it is very good. It looks very good, uh, design wise, because it's very reminiscent, more reminiscent than the YMSF. I think the YMSF figure looks as though it's still superior, but in terms of comparison, the Playmates is so much more reminiscent of the original. And it sucks because I grew up liking Godzilla when Playmates only had like a few Godzilla figures out, like the Godzilla 2000 or the Burning Godzilla, Bandai Creation one, or like Playmates, Bandai Creation. That's what I grew up with as a kid. If only I grew up with the kind of stuff that only now Playmates is starting. I got into Godzilla when Playmates was only just starting to get, actually with figures. Godzilla 2000, Godzilla 54, the Bandai Creation one. And only now Playmates is getting really good. I wish I could be a kid now to then experience Playmates because of, seeing Gorosaurus in a Showa film and then getting that if I were to be a, younger kid back then through Playmates, that would have been awesome. But at the time when I got into Godzilla, Playmates had almost nothing. But I do plan on getting it eventually, but no plans now. Can I spoil it? Sorry, guy, but no, because there could be people that don't want to haven't seen it. I don't want to animate a film anymore. It just stopped being fun for me. I was considering using my phone to film kaiju fights, but I'm not so sure yet. Plus, I've been getting into books recently, so okay, well then that makes sense. But just who knows? Maybe we'll get back into animation again, maybe not. But whatever end up doing, it gets my vote because I hope it works out. It's all that's important. Venom says the N word. Boy, welcome to the stream, Atomic. Boy. Oh, I thought it said boo. I thought it said boy with the my bad. But I saw Venom Let There Be Carnage today. Really? Okay, I'm probably not gonna see it though because I don't know. That doesn't really interest me to be honest. Scared the what did? Did you see the new Muto Bandai figures? I have not actually. Change. Oh, that. Oh, you're talking about that stuff. Oh my God. Well, in either case, welcome to the stream, Silver. I prematurely. I have not seen them actually. I should. I might after the stream. What scale are they? Hello there. Hello, Cripple. Welcome to the stream. Sub General Kenobi. Happy October 1st. That's right. Happy October 1st. The first day of spooky season. And excuse me, 30 days to go until, or technically, starting tomorrow, it'll be no, 30 days to go until Halloween. So that's gonna be fun. Um, but yeah, no, it's gonna be great. But I love October. Honestly, it's a pretty nice month. Honestly. I also saw Venom 2. It was amazing. Really? Okay. Well, that's good. I'm hearing a lot of good reviews about it in the chat. But I don't know. I'm not really interested in Venom. I haven't seen the first Venom, and I don't see any reason why I should see the next one. Let me turn off this light. This. Look at this. Now it's pitch black. Look at this. No, this is like the kind of stuff you'd. I prefer that light because it's better for streams. You know. Um. Seeing Venom a great way to kick off the first. Oh, that's true. It is a nice way to kick off October. But then again, I'm definitely not seeing it today. So, unless I race to the movie theaters on foot. There we go. My camera's a lot bigger now. I tend to do that sometimes. Why not? Reminds me of the Hangout streaming days when all you had as an option was to stream with the camera on. Oh my God. I really loved it. Evan, what if there was a Godzilla Christmas movie? What do you mean? Uh, like, yeah, what do you mean? Is it a holiday special kind of thing? Like, what do you mean? Venom O'Rourke, Night at the House, Halloween special. Oh my God. I remember that. Or I just remember a Night at the House as a whole. We are Evan. um, and it's just, like my face just engulfs whatever person I'm engulfing that has the symbiote, Venom symbiote or whatever it's called. The only Venom I really know so well is the one from Spider-Man 3. And I forget the actor's name, but the only one I really care for. Spider-Man 3 was really good, actually. The Tobey Maguire films are I forgot the director's last name or how to pronounce it accurately. You know what I mean, though. Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. But the post-credit scene of Venom 2 is the only thing that I bothered to look into because it actually looks so great. It confirms something great. Not going to say what, but it confirms something great. And the people who stayed, who saw Venom, I think Cripple and Atomic did. If you guys stay for the post-credit scene, you know what I'm talking about, but don't say it out loud because I don't want it to be spoiled. Let me see here. Miss Carnage. Oh yeah, Woody. Let me see this. I remember that actor. Woody. Yeah, that's right, Woody Harrelson. He was in a different movie that I remember him from. When the second I saw him from the movie, I was like, I know that guy, but I don't know from what though. I'm trying to find it right now. That's right. He was in War for Planet of the Apes. That's what it was. He played that general guy. If you haven't seen that movie, then um, it's one of the newer Planet of the Apes films, so maybe you have. I don't know. Holiday special. Oh yeah, holiday special. Oh no, that'd be cool. I must have done that in the past in my like 2,000 realms of videos. I forgot to ask you, what do you use to film your films? You mean like the actual camera, or like the editor, or what do you mean? Because I'm assuming film, you mean what I record with, and I can answer that in a second. But I want to clarify the question. Eats blank. No, the director is Sam, director of Evil Dead. Yeah, that's what it is. I knew that it was. I knew it was that. I just forgot Raimi. I forgot to pronounce the last name. I agreed. Spooky month and Venom Let There Be Carnage hits in theaters. Yes. I might. I mean, you guys are saying it's amazing. That gives me hope to watch it myself. But it's certainly going to be something that there's only one element to it I'm excited for. It has to do with the post-credit scene. I know I keep talking about the post-credit scene, but you know, but other than the main, there. By the way, I know I didn't really go into depth with what the actual topic is. There isn't really a real topic. But then in that case it would probably be like normal discussion or whatever it is. But it's just the announcement, first day of spooky season. There's nothing related to my channel that's within the topic, my fan film, my schools. Everything's been the same since the last time I live streamed. School's been hard. Still filming my fan film though, stuff like that. Um, yeah. Sorry, I'm just gonna take 1 minute off the chat for a second. Sorry about that. Oh, by the way, I have a new profile picture. By the way, I don't know how I forgot that. If you go on my Instagram story, I posted on my Instagram story because it's my Instagram profile picture, but you'll see it more clearly in my Instagram profile. Excuse me, the story that I uploaded it to, because that's the really interesting thing. But yeah, that's so if you want to see my profile more in depth, it's obviously going to take time to load up on YouTube, as it does that with all Google YouTube accounts. Then go on my Instagram story, and there it is. And also, again, sorry for those in the chat. I'm just going to take a few minutes off the chat for just a second. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yikes. Okay. Anyways. Sorry. Let me go back to the live stream now. I know you guys have been waiting in the chat. Sorry for that. You guys have been waiting at a quite boring state for me. But no, let me lower this here. No, it's too low, right? Yeah. Okay. Anyways. Oh yeah, oh yeah, one with S. Yeah, there you go. But that's all. No, nothing else. I gotta go. All right, bye, Atomic. 70 show. Oh, I know what you're talking about there. Yeah, camera. Do you use a phone or an actual camera? Well, I don't. Here's the thing. Um, Throughout the span. In fact, it's interesting we bring that up because I have it. Or what I'm going to show you is right here. But okay, so okay. Basically, my iPad that I got in 2014 was the thing that I first started filming on, first thing. And I started doing that again in 2014. I used that up until it glitched out and kind of just went berserk and crazy. Actually, a few weeks ago from 1 year, no, sorry, sorry. A few weeks ago in September, 2 years before that, September of 2019, I got a brand new iPad, this iPad, and so I switched to then film with this, right? And interesting you bring that up. Only recently has this switched, right? It switched to a brand new filming device. That is this. I got an iPhone 12 a week and a half ago, I believe. So I've only had it a week and a half, and yeah, I'm very excited to film on it. Because the iPhone 12 quality is amazing. That was the big thing about the iPhone 12, and it's not at all overrated. It's great. It's a great camera. You could say that it's the equivalent to a lot of average HD cameras, because it's great. It's really great. The iPhone 12 camera quality is mwah. So I've already started. By the way, the fan film, so I started filming my fan film, a few weeks after Ultraman Dawn of Realities came out. So very late July or very early August, either or. I don't remember the specific date. I think it was early August actually, because I needed time to send out the voice actors and write the script. But that fan film, was started out by being filmed on the iPad. And it's now, because it's going to be weird. When the movie comes out, the quality of the actual film is going to be, just like it was in Ultraman Dawn of Realities, but it's going to switch from being that camera quality, which you guys are all used to this. And I'm still going to use my iPad to film average videos, but for fan films, this is, you can't ask for a better opportunity. So no, I know I answer questions in a very in-depth answer, but no, I've never had an actual camera. I do plan to get one eventually. But because I just got an iPhone 12, I see no reason why to get an actual camera. This is a very, very good camera that I can use for the time being, and only maybe another year or two. That's when I get a real camera. When I start to film fan films as I get later in high school, and the story of my Godzilla Heisei series and all the fan films I do get more in depth. But for now, I'm not going to get. I was going to get a new camera, but now that I have this, there's no point. There is a point in terms of it being, yes, of course, better, but this is a good substitute. So I'm fine with this. So I'm still gonna film stuff on this, but for my fan films, and I've already started filming some of the scenes on the fan film. You got this. Um, I know I sound like a broken record about this, but voice crack. But yeah, I like that. I like this camera, iPhone 12. Evan has a Stanley Sony. Venom was my first movie in basically 2 years. The theater experience was amazing. Yeah, that's right, actually. When was the last movie I saw in theaters? Was it before the pandemic? Wow. I haven't thought of that. I knew, like, of course it's going to be weird going to the theaters because, the pandemic, but is it really the first time since before the pandemic? That is weird. There has to have been a movie I saw in theaters. No, maybe not. Because I would have seen Godzilla vs. Kong in theaters, but I didn't. So, yeah, that hit me. You really threw something at me there, Cripple. I really haven't. When I see No Way Home, which I'm definitely going to see in theaters, there's no way I'm not going to see that in theaters unless, something bad happens that prevents me from going. Hopefully not. By God, yeah. But that would be the first time since before the pandemic. So that's a great way to make a comeback, actually. It sounds sad in a way, which it is, because I could have seen a lot of great movies in theaters like GVK. But this is great. I'm going to see Spider-Man: No Way Home, my first movie comeback since the start of the pandemic. Anyways, awesome. So I guess you can film a decent kaiju film on the phone. Yeah, yeah. It's going to be great, I think. A very good camera quality. I've already reviewed some of the shots. So again, it's really just it's gonna be weird. Like at some point, like a quarter into the movie, the camera quality is just gonna change. And I think the people who are watching this live stream when they see the fan film are gonna know that it's because of this. You know. Anyways, let me see here. Yeah, but it's a Supra. Yeah, like a decent Monster vs. Ultraman crossover fan film or something. I mean, you'll see what the actual fan film is, of course. I'm not going to say what that is yet. You'll see what that is. And speaking of which, I'm glad now the topic of fan films was brought up. The trailer for it is coming out this month, mid this month. So the actual movie itself, I'm not going to say the specific release date, but it's going to come before, from what the expectations are, it's going to come before, 2022. So therefore, there will be a trailer in October, and there'll be a trailer in November, and then so yeah, teaser. You know my drill. The 2 months before the fan film is when I upload the teaser trailer and the official trailer. So this month, mid October, you're going to see the teaser trailer drop, and then in uh, next month, you're going to see the official trailer come out. And I am very happy with this film so far. In fact, 1,000 times more happy than I've been in the last few films. Honestly, even though, of course, the fan films I've made recently are better than Godzilla Unstable, Godzilla Unstable, in my opinion, still has the best vibe as a fan film. Still has the best vibe. Um, I should because the vibe was just a mix of all these crazy things going on. It was such a unique plot compared to the rest of my fan films. Um, uh, so no. It's honest. I really think it's going really great. I'm actually, this is the first time I've been really happy with, because usually when it comes to fan films, I'm like, oh, I'm really glad with the way this scene turned out, and then the next day I'm like, I don't know if this movie's gonna be good. This movie so far, through and through, I'm very happy with how it's turning out, and it probably helped my spirit of filming thanks to this, because with an HDR camera, oh my god, it's gonna make everything better. The plot for it is going to be just as unique as Godzilla. Godzilla Unstable, I love. It's again the movies I've made recently are better than it. But Godzilla Unstable, if you've been around since Godzilla Unstable, and it's not been that long, it's been just a little over a year after it was uploaded, it had the best plot out of all my other fan films. The best plot, and this I think is the first movie. But like cinematography and all that, of course, there's been films that have beaten that afterwards. But this plot that for this fan film, I think is going to have that same vibe of like unique feeling. It's going to be all over the place. Anyways, yeah, Evan saying him backwards. Why? It's doing it in my head. No, like backwards, like the words backwards, the letters backwards. Let me see this though, right? Hell yeah, damn! I remember that before the apocalypse hit. You suggest that I film with a phone. Well, what phone do you have first of all? It's a good question asked this month. Yes, hell yes. Yes, that's right. I'm glad you guys are excited. This movie teaser trailer is coming out this month. It's gonna be great. Uh, it's gonna be great. I hope it is, at least. There's always going to be room for improvement. Every fan film I make until I'm dead. But, no, not literally. But there's always going to be improvement. So, of course, although this film doesn't look like it's at all, it will never be perfect. It still has, in my opinion, like, okay, again, I'm literally going to repeat what I just said. But Godzilla Unstable was so great, in my opinion. It had its flaws. Sorry, I was just looking at the time there. It had its flaws, but it was great in my view because of the plot, because it had the most unique plot. I love plots where all these combinations are thrown. Like this plot point is thrown in. You don't want to make it too confusing, but enough to like send the viewer in different directions and to just imagine. That's what I really like about movie making, and I haven't been doing that so well. The post Godzilla Unstable, Godzilla the New Leader, in my opinion, wasn't as good as Godzilla Unstable, and that was the fan film I made after. Godzilla Reverse was better than both of them. Ultraman Dawn of Realities was then better than Godzilla Reverse, and this movie is going to be better than the last movie, and further back. But it's going to be similar to Godzilla Unstable in the sense it has a unique plot. Anyways, the letter is backwards. Okay, well I'll do that maybe in my head because I'm worried it's going to be something bad. I have an Android and it's pretty decent quality. You know what type of Android? And I'm probably not going to be good with that because I'm not very good with Android. I'm an Apple guy, but if it's the S21 or something like that, uh, um, sorry about that. But yeah, no, it's yeah, I don't know what type of Android it is. Maybe you don't either. I don't know, but if you would say so, maybe there's some devices that I would recommend. I don't know, but maybe. Um, but it's probably very good because if you say it has decent quality, I believe you. Work with it. It's a good device to use. Supposing Godzilla Unstable a Heisei or Monsterverse fan film though, it's not a Monsterverse fan film, but it is a Heisei fan film. So no, you were half right there. Uh, so it's a Heisei fan film. It was my yeah, Godzilla Attack of Virus was my first Heisei fan film. Then Godzilla the New Civilization. Then Godzilla vs. Cyrus. Then Godzilla Unstable. That was my fourth one. And then Godzilla the New Leader, Godzilla Reverse. Now this film, which I won't say the title until the trailer comes out, or the teaser trailer comes out, which will be in how long from now? Again, it's mid-October, so like 2 weeks from now, you'll be seeing the trailer come out. 2 weeks from tomorrow is a safe bet as to when, either the day of or around, you'll see the teaser trailer come out. And then I'll announce the title, the release date, all that good stuff. But the point is that in 2 weeks, you're going to see what this fan film, you're going to get a hint of what it's about. Because again, teaser trailers don't give everything. But no, to answer your question, it is a Heisei fan film. And so is this one, by the way. I'm still continuing my Heisei series. It's a continuation. These are all continuation films. It started off, by the way, my Showa Godzilla films were movies that didn't have any connection because it was only accurate to the actual Godzilla franchise. As you might notice, a lot of Showa Godzilla films didn't carry the same characters. They might have carried the Mothra twins, those same general plot points, but unlike Heisei, they didn't carry the same characters, right? And not all the characters were like continued on and given development in Heisei films either, but at least they were more so than Showa films. So you'll see that my comparison to the Godzilla franchise is that my Showa films had no correlation whatsoever with each other, which makes sense to the original Godzilla Showa films. And then Heisei, which in my series started in 1991 versus in reality 1984, also has a storyline that is continued upon. So yeah. So did you do it? No, not yet. I don't know. What is it? A bad thing? What? I'm worried. I'm not sure. So which? I'm not sure which one. It's fairly newish. Okay, then I'm sure it's good if it's newish. Because if it's newish, it's probably the S21. I don't know. I don't take my word for it because I'm not very good with Android devices. I'm more of an Apple guy, as I said. But yeah, if it's recent, then go ahead, film with it. It's a good device that you should take advantage of. I'm probably gonna stop the stream in like 5 minutes. I'd say 5 minutes. I'm gonna end the stream. Did you say Iris? Yes, Godzilla vs. Iris was one of my Heisei fan films, which wasn't known for being a good one, by the way. Sorry for turning the camera off. I just gotta get something. I'll be unmuted though. All right, there we go. Anyways, um, sorry. So, Iris was. Oh no, that says I have bad connection. If there's lag, OBS lag, anything like that, sorry about that. It has a red bar, which means there's connection problems. So if I'm lagging, I really hope this goes away because I want to end off the stream on a note without me going, you know. But yeah, it's a spooky month. Well, sup, Showa fan, welcome to the stream. And yes, it is in fact a spooky month. Welcome to the stream. Also, when you see a kid in a wheelchair, throw a ball at him and oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Uh, oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, now I know what it is. I said it in my head, Geigen guy. I know exactly what that said backwards. I'm very, very thank God I did not say that backwards. That would have been a huge meme opportunity. Um, but no, I didn't fall for it. Wait, you consider your worst fan phone besides what you consider your worst fan phone besides oh, I see what you mean. I thought you said wait, what do you sorry, I got confused. Besides Stendy 2, because yes, it would have been Stendy 2, that's my answer. And by the way, the films I technically made before that were technically worse. Because that's when I was filming literally on my floor in my room versus a green screen, which still wasn't good, but was a better improvement. But it still was my worst because it's just everything added onto it was just so bad. But I know you said other than Stendy too. So I don't know honestly. I'm not going to count recent fan films because I could change my mind about that any day of the week. So I'd have to say Godzilla the movie. I made these movies that had no. Do not look at them, please. But they were called Godzilla the movie 1, 2, 3. I don't know, something like that. They weren't Showa films. They were like their own trilogy of Godzilla films. Um, um, so, yeah. So they were my own trilogy of Godzilla films. They had nothing to do with Showa, so that would be your answer. But it's so darn bad. And then after that, shortly after, I kicked off my Showa Godzilla fan films, which started with Godzilla vs. Baragon, and I made that in late 2016. That was my first Showa Godzilla film, and that paved the way for this entire Godzilla franchise under my directing, with Showa, Heisei, and Heisei still going on to this day. Um, also, are you excited for the Book of Boba? Oh, honestly, I'm not. The fact it kind of upsets me that because of the Book of Boba Fett, they delayed Mandalorian season 3 into next year. I'm so used to have, and I'm not. I shouldn't say so used to it because I actually watched Mandalorian season 2 and 1 together back to back because I didn't see season 1 when it actually came out. I waited until next year for season 2 to then watch season 1 and season 2. And the thing with that was that I just fell in love with Mandalorian. I still love the show a lot, and I was just so used to it, being the thing of I was so used to it being the fall thing. So I guess you can see I'm excited for Book of Boba Fett, but I'm kind of mad about it because it delayed Mando season 3, and it sucks because Book of Boba Fett's coming out in December. We're not going to get any Star Wars stuff in November, which is when a lot of the stuff usually comes out on Disney Plus. So I have to wait double the time because not just of Book of Boba Fett that delayed all the stuff that comes out normally in the fall, but because Book of Boba itself is delayed. But other than that, I know it's not a real reason to hate on it, but it does seem interesting. I'm gonna watch it, of course, but it does seem interesting. But you know what I'm really excited for is the Obi-Wan show. Yeah, I'm even more excited for that than Mando season 3. Just everything about it, everything. I was gonna make a meme of it. I know that's why I didn't do it. And unfortunately, I'm gonna probably be busy after the live stream, but I can see. I'll see what I can do. But right after the stream, I don't know. I'll have to see. But probably not, because I'm going to be busy usually after my Friday night live streams. The stream, but I'll see what I'll try to see what I can do. If not tonight, maybe over the weekend or school week or whatever works for you. So anyways, hey guys. Okay, boring. Goodbye. All right. Well, you left at the right time, Robo, because I'm about to end the stream right now. So anyways, guys. I hope you enjoyed tonight's live stream. Remember, happy first day of spooky season. The month is going to get a whole lot better with Halloween rolling around, the teaser trailer for my new fan film, and all that stuff. And yeah. So, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed tonight's live stream. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later, and bye bye.